Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Leo, July 2012. Leo, we start off the month with the Sun in Cancer. And this activates the area of your life that has to do with unfinished business, working behind the scenes. It is a cycle where you're preparing for your birthday. I call it the 6-week cycle. 6 weeks before our birthday, we get all of the lessons that we have been initiated in for the past solar year. So in life we call it happy birthday. In astrology, it's where your sun returns to exact degree of birth every year. You're in a new solar return chart, a new solar year cycle. Well, before that birthday, 6 weeks up until your birthday, you're getting all of the lessons and initiations of the whole solar year. So from your birthday of 2011 to your birthday of 2012, you're now in the 6-week cycle. You may have less energy. You may feel more tired. The sun does not like being in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, not the sun. The sun is your ruling planet. So this is a good time to rest, to re-energize yourself. Don't push yourself right now. It's not the time to be pushing. Leo is such a powerful, strong sign that you have the tendency to want to push, work really hard and, get things done. However, when the energy's not there, you want to be aware of that. And this is your 6-week cycle. So whatever lessons you're experiencing right now, think of it as the great accounting balancing system, balancing out the books so that on your birthday, all of Cosmos comes together and bestows all of your gifts, your love and light for the next solar year. Okay, so we cycle down to our birthday. On our birthday, which is the most sacred day of the year, all of Cosmos comes together and bestows love and light on us and the new energy for the next solar year, which can be revealed in your solar return chart. If you go to my website, kelleyrosano.com/lifecycleastrology, you can read all about solar return charts and your 6-week cycle. So right now, the focus for you until the sun shifts into Leo on July 22nd is to rest, re-energize, work behind the scenes, finish up whatever needs completions in your life. Don't get frustrated. Don't allow frustration to make you angry. Channel that energy, channel it into your projects, channel it into your workouts. Stay positive, because when the sun goes into Leo, it is going to be a wonderful time. It's your time of the year to really shine and make your way forward. So now we have, on July 3rd, Mars goes into Libra. And this activates the area of your life that has to do with your attitude, your intellect, your perceptions, speaking, writing, teaching, communications, the car you drive, short distance travel, visitors coming to see you at your home, the community, your siblings, any traveling you're doing within a 100-mile radius. Libra rules this area of your life. And of course, Libra is a harmonious sign to Leo. Air and fire harmonize each other. So this is a positive energy for you. And I think it is a bit of a welcome relief after having Mars in Virgo for the last 8 months. Now, Mars isn't the happiest in Libra because Mars is our drive in life. It's about the individual. It's about single-pointed focusedness. What can I get done? What can I accomplish? That's Mars. And then you put the I want to do this into the we sign, Libra. We need to do this together. We have to consider our partners. We have to consider other people. Doesn't always make Mars the happiest, especially when he's about to trigger off Pluto and Uranus. So now we have the full moon as well. on the 3rd of July. And this is the full moon in Capricorn. So the area of your life that's being activated now is your health habits, your diet, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself, Leo, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, your lifestyle. So Sun in Cancer is pulling you behind the scenes, saying chill, rest, relax, meditate, slow down, take your time, finish up the last solar year lessons. Full moon in Capricorn is activating the area of your life that has to do with your lifestyle, your work habits, and your health habits. So this is a really good time for you to be practicing extreme self-care, which is eating really well, exercising, meditating, slowing down, resting, relaxing, taking really good care. Our wealth is in our health. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't feel good and you have health issues, money can't fix, you know, what good is it? You know, our wealth is in our health. When we feel strong in our body, we feel strong in our mind. It's the body-mind-spirit connection. Strong in our body, strong in our mind, strong in our spirit. When we're strong in body, mind, spirit, we can do anything. We can accomplish anything. So this is your time, Leo, and it's okay for you to rest. Lions sleep 20 hours a day. So if you need to take a cat nap, it's good because it'll recharge your batteries, it will keep your mind positive, and it will keep you feeling fully in control. So take advantage of that. Now, this full moon in Capricorn is also activating the Pluto-Uranus square. So any of you Leos that have planets, points in your chart, houses that are between 5 and 12 degrees, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, will feel this energy greatly. Pluto and Uranus are activating our charts in the most powerful way. And for you, it's coming in the health area, the work area. So Pluto really wants you to drill down into root causes of any illnesses that you have, root causes of any dietary changes that you need to make. Now, one of the challenges with the ascension energies is we're not able to eat what we used to eat. We should totally stay away from processed food because A, it's not food. B, it's poison for your body, and that's what's caused all the obesity on the planet, is that people are eating processed food, which isn't food, so they're always hungry. So they eat more of it, and they blow up. So if they were just eating natural, organic foods, they would not blow up, and they wouldn't be hungry. So we have to have our lions looking good. So pay attention to what your health is telling you. Okay, the body is the messenger, and Pluto is in the area of your body, your health, your lifestyle, and it's squaring Uranus in the house of your beliefs. So this is an opportunity for you to look at false beliefs, false ideas, false perceptions, false, attitudes that have kept you in a box, held you back. You're going to get a lot of insight with this energy. Pluto and Uranus are about breakthroughs. Sometimes things have to break down if they're not built on love and truth, and processed food is built on lies. So if your body is suffering from your diet or your lifestyle, Pluto and Uranus are going to bring that to your attention. And right now, Leo, that's where the focus is for you. Up until your birthday, when I come back and give the August readings, where it's the month of Leo, this is your time to focus on your health, well-being, vitality, your lifestyle, and strengthen your body because it is your wealth. It is your messenger. So we are at the crest of an evolutionary tidal wave that has been building for years. On June 24th, it was the first of 7 exact squares between Uranus and Pluto. Then the Sun, and every time the Sun activates, these planets. You feel it greatly, Leo. You feel every new moon and full moon, because a new moon is sun conjunct moon, and the sun is your ruling planet, or an eclipse, you feel greatly, because when the sun is eclipsed, you feel it. And so do you feel full moons, because that is the moon opposing the sun, and your ruling planet is the sun. And so when the sun conjunct opposed Pluto and squared Uranus, when it activated the square, making a T-square on June 29th, Sun in Cancer opposed Pluto and Capricorn, both squaring Uranus in Aries, okay, activating your health houses, your spiritual houses. This is your awakening to come into alignment with your higher self and not the egoic world, and focus on your health, well-being, and vitality, because with that builds strength, and from that strength you can conquer the world. So every time a planet activates the big bad wolf, Uranus, and the grumpy old man, Pluto, you're going to feel it, because you are ruling planet Sun, and then Mars is going to come in Libra and activate this too, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But the bottom line is, everything must change. Everything must evolve or dissolve. What is not built on love and truth will dissolve. Are you ready to make real changes? Do you trust yourself? Do you trust your gut instincts? Your intuition, your inner knowing, your inner being will never fail you. Your gut instinct, the body is the messenger. Trust your inner knowing, trust your intuition. You see, Uranus is pushing a drive for freedom and innovation and reform, propelling us out of our cultural conditioning to make a giant leap forward into the future. Pluto is showing us what has been hidden, forcing us to face our shadow side. We all have a shadow side. It's just part of being a human being. So it's not about disowning our shadow. It's about owning it and working with it. So Pluto also teaches us about power, how we own our power, how we use power, or how we give our power away. So you want to look at that. How are you giving your power away? Are you owning your power? Leo, you're a very powerful sign. You're the royalty of the zodiac. So you are here to lead and own your power. The world doesn't give us power. The world doesn't give us self-esteem. The world doesn't give us self-worth. We have to claim it. We have to claim our authority. We have to claim our self-worth. We have to claim our self-esteem. So claim it. Claim your power. Historically, Pluto and Uranus have greatly accelerated our social and technological advancements. Pluto and Uranus make huge breakthroughs in technology, and we are about to be seeing this the second half of this year and 2013 on. And Pluto and Uranus are activating the areas of your life that have to do with your work, your lifestyle, how you work, who you work with. Maybe you want to make changes at work. Maybe you want to make changes of how you work. Maybe you're changing, if you're in school, you know, going back to school, you're going on to get a PhD. Maybe you're considering traveling abroad, networking abroad. Maybe you're building an internet business. There's a lot that you can do now, and it's really exciting. Now, Uranus turns retrograde on July 13th through December 13th, forcing us to look at what has been keeping us enslaved. You see, Uranus rules freedom. Where do you need more freedom? Now, what's good for you, Leo, is Uranus is in Aries, your sister sign. Aries and Sagittarius trine Leo, and they form a grand fire trine. So as long as Uranus is in Aries, he's trining your Leo. And especially you Leos that have an ascendant or a sun or planets or points or houses in your chart that have to do with anywhere between 5 degrees Leo and 12 degrees Leo are being trined by Uranus. So that's your way out from the harshness of the Pluto-Uranus square. And what I mean by way out is that's where you want to focus your energy. So focus your energy on what you can do, on your positive projects, on your positive health regimens, on your positive workouts, on your positive work that you are focused on your love relationships, anything that brings you happiness and joy and makes you feel successful, that's where you want to focus your energy. Now, Mercury the messenger turns retrograde at 13 degrees Leo. And this is from July 14th through August 8th, helping us discern, are we living from our ego, fear, or are we living from our heart, essence, love? Leo rules the heart. And so when any planet is in Leo, we're being asked to come from love, to come from our heart, not from our ego or fear. That's the lower nature of Leo. The unevolved Leos come from narcissism, okay? And narcissism is different than healthy selfishness. When you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. You have empathy. You feel others. When you're a narcissist, you don't feel other people's pain. That's the distinction. Selfishness is good. Narcissism is bad. Selfishness is, I take care of me, my cup is full, now I'm available for you. Narcissism is, you're all here to serve me, you're all objects, I have no empathy, no compassion, I don't feel anything for you. Narcissism. Okay, so with Mercury retrograding in Leo, this is not a time for you to be pushing out, okay? And again, we're in that cycle where it's about you working behind the scenes, completing the last solar year, the last year of your lessons and initiations, so that you go into your 2012 solar return chart, clean slate. With Mercury retrograde, we don't want to sign a contract. We don't want to get married. Anybody that gets married with Leo's getting married with Mercury retrograde, you know, you're going to redo it later. If you don't mind that, go for it. So timing is everything. When Mercury's retrograde, it's a time to rethink things, research things, reevaluate things. Do your preparation work to launch after Mercury retrogrades, which is after August 8th. So Mercury retrograde is an awesome time to double check facts, make revisions and reconsiderations. Take your time when making important decisions. And this is happening in the area of life that has to do with new beginnings. So you could have false starts now. So if you jump into something, it could be a very false start for you. And so be aware of that, okay? That, you know, you want to use the Mercury retrograde in the your sign, Leo, to do your homework, to wait, okay? Good things come to those who wait, okay? Patience pays off. And when you launch when the energy's there, the wave will carry you. When you launch when the energy's not there, you don't go anywhere. You go down, you go in reverse. And so timing is everything. After August 8th, you can get married, start your business, start your projects, take the new job, anything, buy the house, move, whatever you want to do. After August 8th, that's your window to fly forward. We are riding the waves of change. We have the Cancer New Moon on July 19th, and this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with, it's the 12th sign from Leo, so we're in the 12th house, and that's the house of karma. It's the house of hidden enemies. It's the house of secrets. It's the area of life that has to do with restrictions, limitations, and frustrations. So as you can see again, this is not the time to launch. We want to wait till the sun crosses over into that first house and is in Leo. Okay. Now, not only that, this July 19th new moon in Cancer, Mars is now at 8 degrees Libra, opposing Uranus, squaring Pluto. Okay. The first 3 weeks of July, the last week of June and the first 3 weeks of July are going to be, I think, the most intense cycle of 2012. We all need to be careful here, because Mars is our drive in life. Mars and Pluto rule passion and willpower. Mars rules personal desire. Pluto rules divine will. And Mars opposed Uranus is drive for freedom, but it also invokes rashness, intolerance, impulsiveness. And Mars square Pluto, you know, is reform and ruthlessness, domination, and violence. And violence isn't just physical. Violence can be language, how we talk to others, how we talk to ourselves. Violence is anything that causes separation. What we think and say can either wound or heal. Again, we either come from love and use our words, our intentions, and our thoughts to empower others and to heal. Or we use our words and intentions to wound and to hurt others, to disempower. And that's negative energy. That is not fifth dimensional energy. We are in the lower energies when we act out in that way. Now Saturn is in Libra, and Saturn is direct now, moving forward. And Saturn will be squaring the new moon, which is actually a good thing. You know, in astrology we always think, oh, trines are really good and sextiles are really good, and they are. However, they don't always help us because they're positive energy and it doesn't always invoke us to take action, whereas squares do, okay? Because squares aren't comfortable, and squares are internal challengers. They bring us to a crisis point where we have to take action. They are a turning point. And Saturn is squaring the new moon, calling us to make changes through peaceful means, practicing non-violence. So we want to be mindful of our thoughts, words, and deeds. So the Cancer new moon, Leo, is asking for you to take care of your inner needs. What do you need to feel safe, secure, and balanced? Balanced is the key now. We act out in negative ways through ignorance and exhaustion. Many folks are deeply asleep to the enormous changes taking place now. Prime Creator are using all the new moons, the full moons, the Pluto-Uranus square, the Venus transit, the Venus eclipse, the Sun, to pour the goddess love light energy, the cleansing energy through us. And this is causing for some people some bizarre behavior. So if you're experiencing some weird behavior with yourself or others, this is why. Because people are asleep. They don't know the astrology. They don't understand what's happening. And so they act out in negative ways. So that's why we want to practice boundaries and compassion. Retaliation only fuels the negative and creates more negativity. Remember, you're royalty of the zodiac. You don't have to engage with anyone. And if someone is being negative with you, don't fight with them, because it takes two to have a fight. So if there was a war and no one showed up, there'd be no war. So let them go home and fight with themselves, because that's who it's really with and about anyway, right? Because when people are negative with us, they're projecting onto us their illusion. So don't engage those that are crazy or negative. Set boundaries. Hold compassion, compassion for yourself, and compassion for others. The good news is, on July 21st, there's an enthusiastic, Jupiter is now in Gemini, a harmonious energy flow for Leo, and is sextiling Uranus, which trines Leo, bubbling with brightness and ignites original perspectives. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your friends, networking, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, your goals, your long-distance travel, your higher education, your future vision. So you are getting a lot of insight in here at this time. It's just that you're in your last sign. Cancer is the last sign for Leo, and it's your time to dial down, rest up, recuperate, and get ready, because you're going to launch in August. The end of July is your time. And once that Mercury goes direct, look out. The lions, you are here to roar. Venus is direct as well in the house of your friends and your money that you make from the business you own or the company you work for. This is very good for you. Then the Sun enters expressive Leo, the lion, on July 22nd. Happy birthday, Leo. Encouraging playfulness, creative self-expression, and of course, that's your time to shine. So the first 3 weeks of July are going to be super intense. Last week of June, super intense. We are being pulled into the future. Let go of what no longer serves you, Leo. Remember, every adversity, every setback, every handicap carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. Look for the value and the benefits in your life. Focus on what you can do. Let go of what you have no control over. Remember, you're only responsible for what you have control over. And responsibility means the ability to respond. Be proactive. Remain positive. Your future is very bright. So thank you for watching, Leo. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for your comments, your letters, and feedback. You know, when you feedback on YouTube, it also gives other people a chance to comment on what you're saying. And this builds community. And it also, you know, I don't get a chance to answer all of you. And I would love to, but I don't have time. And there's so much wisdom and life experience and knowledge with our entire YouTube and podcasting community. All of you are filled with wisdom and knowledge. So when you feedback on YouTube, it allows others also to share your experience, because we're all in this together. All are one. If you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below. You click on my astrology link below. It takes you to my PayPal page. You choose the length of the session that you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I immediately email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and then we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Leo, keep looking up.